Okay, so apologies if you've been tuned in for the last few minutes. I think there was an issue with my sound, which hopefully it's back. So apologies if you've been hanging on. If someone can drop me a little link or a comment in the live chat to tell me that you can hear me, awesome. Thank you, Dougal. No idea what happened, but you know, technology is what it is, and I just had to restart my streaming software. So let's start again. So thank you to everybody for tuning in. I see the Deep Stars here, Dougal's here, Aiden's here as well. So thank you everybody for tuning in. So let me start again from the top. So hello, thank you for tuning in to the stream. This is weekly update 47, and I think I've been promising for the last few weeks to get a live stream on the go, and yeah, this is hopefully that live stream, and I can't believe I'm on week 47. I think when I started this weekly update video nearly a year ago, I thought I'd just try it, I thought I'd just play with it and see where we are, and hopefully you're all enjoying it. I do enjoy doing this on a Friday. It does take a little bit of effort, but I really enjoy it because it keeps me up to date with the Azure news, and it also gets me involved in trying things like the live streaming, even though I just had a bit of a failure there, so apologies for that. So in terms of Azure news this week, what I want to cover off is we have some new information around, or new functionality in Azure Monitor around Azure Load Balancers. So if you've been watching me for the last couple of weeks, you'll know that I actually have a talk that I'm delivering to user groups at the moment around the overview of Azure Monitor, and although it's a high level talk, it kind of gives you the understanding of what is available for Azure Monitor. And this new functionality around being able to see what's happening with your Azure load balancers looks quite interesting. So I'm definitely going to have a wee play with that and maybe introduce it into my talk that I've got. So definitely check that out, and I'll posting links afterwards in my blog and on the show notes afterwards, so you can go and check this out later on. Now, the other bit of news that we've got is Form Recognizer is now generally available, and this is also quite relevant to what I'm doing at the moment. So I think a few weeks ago we released a new Azure exam, so the Azure AI Fundamentals exam, so it's AI-900. It's currently still in beta, so if you were to sit it right now you wouldn't get your test results right away, but it's still an interesting exam to take. It's a fundamentals exam, so it's supposed to be for beginners of AI or people just learning around all of that. I'm not an AI expert, it's definitely not my area of expertise, so I'm currently studying up to do that exam. So having a look at Form Recognizer is on my study agenda, so it's good to know that it's actually generally available, because our exams tend to only cover generally available software, not the preview ones. Sometimes you might find a sneaky question in there, but you know, the fact that Form Recognizer is now generally available, I'm going to have to watch out for any questions that could potentially come up around all of that in the exam. If anyone's trying out the AI-900 exam or has tried it out, please give me any tips or let me know what is happening around that as well. And the last bit of news is a preview bit of news where we have Azure Private Link is now in support for Azure Automation. So you can connect your virtual networks to Azure Automation with that private endpoint and allow you to have that kind of security or extra level of protection that you may want as well. So I think that's all I wanted to cover in terms of Azure news. It's been a bit quiet this week in terms of what we've done, but these are 3 pieces that I picked out and I thought I'd share with you. So in terms of what I've been doing, I've been presenting at a couple of user groups and shows this week. So earlier in the week I presented to an African user group, and I did that was actually over StreamYard, which I've never used before, and then I think it was pushed out to their Facebook group, which is what they use. So that was an interesting experience. Quite impressed with StreamYard. I probably might use that in the future rather than OBS, because OBS doesn't seem to like me today. But that was a good experience, and I was only speaking about a kind of fundamentals around Azure. I have a talk called A Walk Through Azure, so it was just a kind of overview of what Azure is and sharing some stories and some insights into that. So that was super exciting as well, and that was awesome to have them. They have me as a guest. Last night I appeared on Jay's Azure Fun Bites show, where we talked about Azure virtual machines, and that was pretty cool as well. Again, that was done on StreamYard, so that seems to be the software of choice this week. And yeah, it was really fun to actually interact with Jay. He's been doing this show for a number of weeks now, and he covers off some topics. A lot of it is Azure fundamentals, but he covers off a lot of topics and has some guests on, and he's been reaching out to some of his colleagues. So that was cool to do that, even though it meant I was working at 7 p.m. last night in order to accommodate his East Coast time zone. It was a fun show and it was fun to be involved. So if you're listening to this, Jay, thank you for having me on the show, and hopefully anybody that tuned in enjoyed it. So I think I mentioned at the top, I don't know if I had sound on or not, but I do have the chat open, so if you're listening and want to shout out, give me a wee comment in the section and I'll shout you out. So the other thing that I've actually been working on this week is scheduling a kind of Ask Me Anything that I've been working with in terms of April Edwards. So April is a colleague at Microsoft, and we've been talking about doing this Ask Me Anything, or an hour with April and Sarah, as we're calling it, for a while now, and we finally bookmarked that. So it's going to be on the 29th of July here on my YouTube channel. The video is live, and I'll drop a link where you can get to it to bookmark it and set that reminder so you can come along. But feel free to come along, listen to what April and I have to say, come and ask us any questions. We both have a wealth of knowledge of on-prem environments and in the cloud environments, so yeah, we're happy to take any questions. We both have a passion for infrastructure, and April has lots of coding and application knowledge, so reach out to us and we can ask you answer your questions as well. Also, a huge thank you to everybody who is a new subscriber to my channel. I think I had a bump of about 30 or 40 new subscribers to my channel this week, so huge appreciative of all that support, as well as the new Twitter followers that I seem to have gained this week as well. So thank you for everybody that interacts with me, for jumping on this type live stream with me as well, and bearing with my technical issues. But yeah, thank you to everybody. Your support really means a lot to me as well. One thing I did want to cover off before I signed off is I put a shout out on the Glasgow Azure user group Twitter account, I think it was last weekend, around putting together some sticker packs. We know that everybody is missing in-person events, mostly the in-person interactions, but I know a lot of people are maybe missing the little extras you get at user groups, such as the swag. So we've put together some sticker packs, and we put a form out for people to apply for those sticker packs. There was only 30 sticker packs because of our budget, but I'm pleased to say that all 30 sticker packs have been grabbed, and I'm waiting on a few bits to come to put the sticker packs together, but they should be going out, hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything arrives. We'll be sending the sticker packs out next week. Those sticker packs only went out to people in the UK, but again, that was because of budgetary reasons, and we might look at expanding it depending on what the interaction levels are. So yeah, that's me. Been a bit of a whirlwind crazy weekly update, so thank you for bearing with me while I had technical issues at the start. I appreciate your support as always. I will be releasing this as a podcast version for anybody that wants to tune into that, and I'll be putting a blog post up to cover off some more of the news that I talked about. So yeah, hugely appreciated for everybody that's supporting me. Maybe I'll do another live stream. Hopefully the technology will be more friendly to me then, but yeah, until then, everybody, stay safe, stay sensible, and I will catch you next week.